Hey guys, welcome back to Professional Weekenders YouTube channel. Today we're staying in New Smyrna Beach for a quick weekend getaway, and today we're going to go around and check out all the fun things that we can do in one day. So if you're planning a vacation to New Smyrna Beach and you want to see what there is to do, then you're in the right place. Make sure you stick around, check it out, hit that subscribe button, and let's go.
Let's go. Alright guys, like I said, we're here in New Smyrna Beach. Super excited to be here. We actually have a super cool thing planned for our next video, so make sure you're hanging out with us because the next thing we're doing is super cool, and we'll tell you guys what we're doing on the next video at the end of this video. But
we're actually just north of New Smyrna Beach right now. We've crossed the inlet. We are in Ponce Inlet, Florida, which is just a couple miles north of New Smyrna Beach, but you have to drive around about 18 miles to get here. But yeah, we're going to start off at the Marine Science Center and check out some of the cool marine life that they have here and the things that they're doing for local wildlife rehabilitation.
Yeah, cool. All right, and then after that, we're going to see the lighthouse, which is you guys kind of see behind us, and then we have a couple other things planned. So let's go.
All right, let's go.
So how much is it to get into the Marine Center, babe?
All right, so to get into the Marine Science Center, it is super affordable. It's only $8 for adults.
Cool. All right.
We're going to also see if they have any. I think they have military discounts, but we're going to see if we can get maybe a AAA one.
Okay. And they have some very cool photo ops. Though the sign says do not sit or climb on it. I guess if you can be outside acting like you're crazy, you can.
Oh, I'm being a hermit crab.
Being a little crabby. Is that it? I think that's a conch. So that's technically a whelk.
Oh yeah, it is. It's a conch. So I got to get my pseudopod out there.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Oh, and they have a shark exhibit and photo op. Gotta go check that out.
Oh, I can see my shark friends.
Yeah, in the shark bite capital of the world.
Yeah, technically. Yes, I did see that there was a 12-foot bull shark that they found in the inlet not too long ago. So, big boy.
And in case you don't know, New Smyrna Beach is the shark bite capital of the world, but don't let that scare you away because you are more likely to get into an accident or fender bender on your way to New Smyrna Beach than you are to actually get bitten by a shark. But keep that in mind and just be safe when you go in the waters. Go in groups. Stay away from fish. They like bait fish, and just don't go too deep.
Yeah, make good choices.
And that new building that we saw under construction outside they have plans for it here. It's going to be the Raptor Education Conservation Area. It looks like they're going to have some birds of prey in the area, so that'd be pretty neat. So if you come back sometime in the future, maybe that'll be open. Daily programs. So
we got here just in time. They're actually doing a stingray feeding, so we're going to go watch them feed our friends.
Okay. I apologize for the audio in here. It's kind of echoey, but hopefully it's coming clear on the microphones. So what are we doing?
Feeding a stingray.
Are you excited?
Yeah. Big one. Thank you.
Thank you.
What?
How you feel about that?
Okay, I didn't know I was going to be holding it in my hand until there was a spot.
Yummy.
Yeah, I'm gonna stingray. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh god. Ah! Oh, you knocked it out of my hand. Did you get it? Oh, you got it. All right. He knocked it out of my hand first, and then he ate it. Woo.
Was it like an underwater Roomba?
No, he knocked it out of my hand first. I didn't even feel his mouth.
Oh, yeah, he took it. Just opened his mouth.
Yeah.
Sucked it right up.
Right.
It's gone. And so here we have a big humpback whale skull. So this thing is massive. It's like the size of a VW bus. Make sure you hit that subscribe button because later this year, we're going to go somewhere special and we're going to get a chance to see these in the wild. Don't want to miss that.
I cannot wait. So excited for that.
Perfect. All right, now I'm going to teach you properly.
All right, and in case you guys didn't know, New Smyrna Beach area is really famous for their bioluminescence. We're actually going to go check some of that out a little bit later, and we're going to have a full review on that coming up soon too. So make sure you hit that subscribe button.
There's a bunch of seahorses. I'm seeing at least 10.
Oh yeah, they're all up in there. You got to look for them.
Really cool. There's two guys hanging on each other right there. There's this guy who's ready to fight.
Whoa. And here we have a life-size Florida mosquito. If you guys ain't from Florida, you don't know. This is the actual size of the mosquitoes down here. I heard that one of them landed at the Tampa airport, and they actually pumped 50 pounds of jet fuel before they realized it wasn't a plane. Watch out.
Alright, so next up we're going to head out to the Turtle Terrace, and we're going to see the turtles they are rehabilitating here at the Science Center. So check this out.
Here at the Marine Science Center, they do a ton of rehabilitation of sea turtles and other marine wildlife. And here we're going to get a closer look at some of the hospital aquariums that they have set up.
And link down below where we went to the Clearwater Aquarium, where they also have a sea turtle rehabilitation center, and we did that behind the scenes tour of the center. Remember when we did that?
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
So there we got a little buddy down there swimming up against the fence.
Yeah, there's 3 buddies in that pool.
Yeah. Well, cellmates. Way in for, pal.
You can see that hurt fin.
Oh, it's feeding time.
Don't like. I know they're good for the environment, but I don't like them. I'm sorry.
All right. And here we have Toby, who is currently shedding and wants to be left alone. Here's a great look at some of the different sea turtle shells. So they got sea turtles, loggerheads, green sea turtles, hawksbills, and loggerhead turtle adult. This thing is massive. It's like the size of like a shield. So, since we're in the reptile classroom, they have a game you can play.
Nope, not doing it. Not
Guess
doing
what?
it.
I am.
No, not doing it.
Stick your hand in the box and figure it out.
Nope.
Come on.
Nope. Because you'll put something in there that you know I'm going to hate. I know you. It's not very nice.
Well, it's already in there. Just reach your hand in there and find out.
No, thank you. So just into comparison with the shells that we saw, the turtle shells, here's what the skulls look like.
That's big.
Yeah.
The mega dome.
As big as your head.
Yeah. Probably bigger. So walking out of the main entrance right there, we're going to go over here and check out the shark exhibit and photo op. I guess this is it. Because there are no real sharks. I was kind of hoping for some real sharks. All right, so apparently this is the shark exhibit. I kind of thought maybe there'd be some real sharks, but apparently not. And you know, they have some, I don't know, models of them, I guess. I don't think these are taxidermied. But it is educational. They do have plenty of the shark jaws here, so you can see like what a great hammerhead looks like in comparison to like a sand tiger shark and a tiger shark. So, I don't know. I think this dude needs to see the dentist. That looks pretty scary.
He needs the orthodontist. So a part of the Marine Science Center is this bird sanctuary, rehabilitation sanctuary. So we're gonna check this out. So it's a little out of focus. Sorry. Hopefully you guys can see him through the mesh here. But we have 2 American bald eagles. One looks like he's got a hurt foot, and the other one has a wing injury. And right back there we have a eastern screech owl. Oh God, he's sleeping. All right, I don't know if you guys can see this, but that is a great horned owl, and he's literally looking at me right now with that one eye. You guys can't even see it through the mesh. He's like, you guys woke me up. How dare you? Sorry, buddy. And there we have a red-tailed hawk. He's huge. Oh my gosh. Big buddy.
All right, so now we're going to leave the Marine Science Center and we're going to go on to our next adventure. So let's go. And now we're here at our next activity for the day, the Ponce Inlet Light House. Let's go check it out. Let's go. In case you didn't know, whenever I go anywhere new, I've always got to find the tallest whatever building, lighthouse, whatever to get up on top of to get a view of the land, because apparently I'm like a cat, but one of my favorite things. So let's go check this lighthouse out. And fun fact about this lighthouse is it is actually the tallest lighthouse in the entire state of Florida. So that's super cool.
So the cool thing about this is that it is a museum, the lighthouse, and it's a gift shop. So, and yeah, we're gonna take a look around, climb the steps, see the sights, do the things. Let's go. All right, guys, so we paid like, I think it was like almost $6.95 a piece, right? So we rounded it up to give a donation to the Lighthouse Foundation. So for like $15, we were able to gain access. So for 2 people, it was $13.90, and we rounded up for $1.10 for that donation. So with that, we obviously had our wristbands. You can come and go all day if you want to. We also had this really cool map with some history, and everything's included. So everything but the tower itself, lighthouse itself, is air conditioned. So we will pop around and show you guys some cool things. Obviously show you guys the view at the top.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right, and as I mentioned, this is the tallest lighthouse in the state of Florida. They say it's actually the 2nd tallest in the entire United States after Cape Hatteras in North Carolina. So it's 175 feet to the top, 203 stairs, I think. Let's do it. And also, we just got here, but I can tell you already that out of the number of lighthouses we've visited in the state of Florida, this is already probably one of the most well-appointed ones that I've ever seen. Plenty of extra buildings here to check out. Particularly interested, after we visit the lighthouse, there's another building here with all the different lamps in it, and I always like seeing those different styles and everything, you know, up close. So,
So we've been At least on the vlog, we've only shown Key West Hotel, or Key West Lighthouse.
Oh, Egmont Key.
And Egmont Key.
That's not really much of a lighthouse.
Technically.
Oh, and Colt Key.
And Colt Key, so technically. Yeah. But we have been to a couple other ones that we haven't filmed. But maybe we'll go back and we'll do a lighthouse tour around Florida.
Yeah.
That would be like a great thing for you to see. You could have all the lighthouses.
Yeah, get the shirt. She's got a shirt with all the lighthouses. We'll check them off.
Oh, I do, don't I? I should
Bring
have
a magic marker and just cross them off on her shirt.
There you go. I should do that.
And you're about to hate your life.
Yeah.
Christine doesn't like stairs.
It's not that I don't like stairs. It's just enclosed spaces plus stairs plus circular plus the humidity and the heat. You're asking for somebody to have a stroke. But we're going to do it.
Let's go. So this lighthouse was constructed in 1885 and completed in 1887. All right, and we made it to the top, and we are rewarded with a miraculous view. It is beautiful up here. There's the beach.
Angel.
And you can see out there the couple painted houses we drove by on the way here. This is A1A, Detroit Avenue. And here from the other side, one of the signs inside had said that this is the Halifax River, but I also know it's also the Indian River. I'm not sure where the distinction is of that. Maybe it's the inlet here itself. But that is the inlet that basically this lighthouse was built to denote the entrance to this area. And way down there on the other side, directly to the left of that bridge, the little pink building right in the center, as close as I can get zoomed in, that's the hotel we're staying at. And so we did a full review of that hotel. That's also on our YouTube channel, so make sure you hit that subscribe button and check it out. We'll put a link to it down below. All right, and right down there is the Marine Science Center. So that's where we were. We just walked along this road here, and the entrance is right over here. So just to tell on ourselves a little bit, we did make that walk. I think we were supposed to drive. Parking over there is only for the Marine Science Center, so shh, don't tell anybody. But if you come, you should probably drive around. I think parking's free over here too. All in all though, it looks like a really calm day out there. You know, for that being an inlet, all those boats are just kind of scooting on through, and the river here looks really calm. And look at that water too. That is a beautiful like aquamarine green. All right, and there are just a few final stairs inside here. We're gonna go up and take a look at the light. Bummer, it's locked. You can't actually get up there. So we'll just see it through here. It is turning. Yeah, there it is. It is beautiful though. These are carved glass crystals that reflect the light further out to sea. And in case you were wondering, it is a third order lens. So I know that they have different lenses. Like first orders are like the largest and third orders are a bit smaller.
All right guys, so we're gonna head back down to the ground. Check out some of the buildings. If there's anything cool, we will let you know. Let's go.
Back in the lowlands.
All right, so here we are in the lens house. These are the first order lenses, these really large ones here. This is a fourth order, and that is a third order back there, so similar to what's in the lighthouse now. And then there is a sixth order right there, the smallest of the lighthouse lenses. So these first order lenses are massive. You can definitely get inside of one of those if it were available. And on to the next activity. And we made it to our next activity. We're back in New Smyrna Beach, and now we're going to take a walk along famous Flagler Avenue. Getting really good at that teleportation stuff.
Yeah.
But Flagler Avenue is like the main road here in New Smyrna Beach. It's named after the railroad tycoon Henry Flagler. And basically there's tons of neat little shops, ice cream shops, bars and restaurants, things to check out. So we're just gonna take a stroll down the road, and at the end of the road is the beach. If you wanna go out to the beach, they have beach access you can walk on, or you can even drive on here in New Smyrna Beach.
So this place is super cute. We had ice cream here last night, and they're making their own taffy in the window.
This is Beachside Candy Co. Yeah, so they make their own ice cream and they make their own taffy.
Yeah.
And it's really good.
Yeah, we enjoyed it. It was really good.
We didn't film any of that, but
Yes.
shout out.
Take our word for it.
All right, so a little bit of history about New Smyrna Beach. Now, I'm no means an expert on this. I read an article about this last night, and I don't remember all the details, but basically the long story short is it was founded in the 1700s. There was a guy who came over, wanted to open up a plantation. I think it was sugar plantation and indigo, a few other things. He brought over a bunch of indentured servants from Greece and Italy, thinking that the idea was that the Florida climate would be similar to what they experienced back in their home countries. Long story short, that didn't really work out. The servants, the indentured servants revolted. A lot of them ran away to nearby St. Augustine, and the whole plantation went under. But what we have left is what you see around us, and that's why this area owes a lot of its heritage to Greece and Italian immigrants. I don't think that's the truth. It must be talking to somebody else.
Somebody else's husband.
Definitely not you. And there's several real estate offices along Flagler Avenue too, so you can daydream about maybe buying some property here.
Yeah. That one is not quite beachfront. It's 1.6 million. That one is beachfront, and that's 4.9 million.
It's 3.6. It's a steal.
The one down here, but I'm talking about the one on top.
Yeah.
This cute little like garden. That's pretty neat.
We got some funny little signs. Come
Yeah.
classy, leave trashy.
Hey.
Caution drunks at play.
Yeah.
Plenty of places for libations as well. So we did come walking down this street the other day, last night when we checked into the hotel. I was getting kind of late, but definitely some of these bars were hopping. There was live music, all kinds of people having a good time. So if that's your sort of thing, there is quite a bit of little nightlife that you can enjoy up and down Flagler Avenue.
And I did get a few things from the Freaky Deaky t-shirts, and maybe I'll show those to you guys later. But you know, beach prices, right? But definitely pretty cute.
And now we've reached the end of Flagler Street, and so we're here at the beach. This is one of the few beaches in the U.S. where you can actually drive your vehicles onto the beach, and it looks pretty nice out there. It's also New Smyrna Beach. Not only is known for being the shark attack capital of the world, and we talked about that earlier. That really don't have to worry about that too much. But also it's the best place in all of Florida to go surfing. So they do hold a number of surf competitions here as well. Today the waves don't look too serious. Actually, it looks pretty calm out there. Compared to last night, the waves were pretty gnarly. But if you're into surfing, this is a great place to come. Or maybe on a day like today, maybe it's a great place to come learn.
What you guys see right now is obviously the flags above the lifeguard station, so it's super important to pay attention to those. The purple flags are indicative of a dangerous marine life in the area, so maybe it's sharks, maybe it's stingrays, who knows what it is.
Jellyfish, man of war.
Man of war, yeah, it could be any of those things, so just be cognizant. It means that they've been sighted recently in this area. The other one is yellow flag, which is an indicator of a medium or medium surf and current. So be a decently good swimmer, at that point. So if you're interested in driving onto the beach, you have to have a permit, and I'm not super familiar with that process, but definitely would recommend probably four-wheel drive. A car that's going to be okay getting sand in it.
The currents here, it is well known for rip currents too, so always kind of keep that in mind. And remember, if you do get stuck in a rip current, you want to swim parallel to the beach. Don't try to swim back to the beach. You're going to tire yourself out. You want to go along the beach shore until you get out of the rip current, and then you're able to return back to shore. Prior to booking this weekend vacation here, I actually read an article recently, I think it was on ESPN.com, that had ranked New Smyrna Beach as one of the worst beaches in all of North America. And I gotta say, that's entirely not true. I've been to way worse beaches. I think it's pretty nice. The sand looks great. The fact that you can drive your car into the beach is cool. And mostly they were upset about the shark attack thing. And again, just keep your wits about you. Know what to do. Make sure you swim in groups. Don't wear any jewelry because that attracts like fish scale. And if you do see any fish swimming around you, get out of the water. Don't want to be around those fish. And now that we've reached the end of Flagler Street, we're gonna go on to our next activity. So let's go. All right, and for dinner, we're gonna eat here at the Garlic, which is just a few miles away from our hotel. Short 4-minute drive from where we're staying. And we do come to New Smyrna Beach often enough to have a couple favorite restaurants. We have not tried the Garlic before, but it's a place that we've always been interested in. There's also the Tree House just down the street, which we've never eaten at either, but also sounds really good. Typically, we do go to Half Wall, which is just beyond that. And I can tell you that the food there is pretty good, and it's a little bit more casual, a little bit more relaxed, and easier to get a table as well. And so here at the Garlic, we were told to show up about 5 o'clock. They do open at 4 o'clock, and I can tell you, 5 o'clock on a Saturday, we're already late. It's an hour and 40-minute wait time at this point, so it's a really long wait. Probably want to get here before they open, honestly, if you want to get a table here at all or in any decent amount of time. It comes highly recommended, so we're gonna wait it out. We're gonna check it out, and we'll let you know if it's worth the wait. Because I make friends everywhere I go, I just talked to one of the bus boys who was hanging out on a smoke break behind the restaurant here, and he told us that standard average, even though they open at 4, they said people start showing up at 3:30, and it's already a 90-minute wait as soon as people show up. So I think if you come in here, just expect to wait. The reason we're saying that is because they do not take reservations. You cannot call ahead. You cannot make any reservations. Everybody, it's first come, first serve.
All right, guys, so we made it, and it was only an hour wait. They quoted us, an hour 40?
An hour and 50, yeah. But yeah, it only ended up being an hour, so not too bad.
All right, so we made it. We're going to get some appetizers and some entrees, so we'll let you guys know what we pick out when we get it.
Yeah, so this place is super packed. It seems to go on for miles in every direction. We managed to get lucky and get an inside table, which is nice because It's hot and humid out there. It was super eclectic. Tons to see. Every direction you look, there's something interesting to look at. The food looks amazing. The whole place smells like garlic. So super excited about this.
Yeah, it's definitely a loud place. It's not an intimate kind of quiet dinner.
Yeah, but at least we know we're protected from vampires. So
yes,
that's important. That's key.
Alright guys, dinner just hit the table.
It looks really good.
What did you get?
So I got the ravioli bolognese. So this is chopped minced filet mignon over top of cheese ravioli.
And you can't tell because we just added a ton of Parmesan on here. But I got the chicken marsala.
Chicken marsala.
So yeah. Because we clearly cannot get enough of the amazing food here, someone decided to order a lava cake.
Holy cow. This is the stuff that dreams are made of.
Yeah. Kind of lava-y on the inside.
Yeah, I guess I was hoping for it to be a little bit more molten-y, but looks good.
Really good?
Very good, yeah. All right, so I think dinner was spectacular. What did you think?
It was really good. I liked it.
Was it worth the wait?
I think so.
Yeah, so we waited about an hour, which wasn't too bad. It's still one of the longer waits I've ever had for a restaurant.
Yeah.
But I think it was worth the wait. It was delicious. Some of the best Italian food that I've had in a long time.
Yeah, it was good.
So really enjoyed it. The bill for everything that we had, I mean, we had like a 4-course meal, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Four-
it was like $90, right?
We had 4 courses for $90 before tax. So, and service was spectacular as well.
Oh my God, yeah.
So I thought it was all really good. I really enjoyed it, and definitely would come back if we had the time.
Yeah, for sure. So maybe get a comment down below if you guys have been here before and what your thoughts were.
All right.
Hear about it.
All right, guys, so we have one last activity to finish up the day, and I think you want to stick around for it because it's going to be a special one. So let's hop to that now. And we made it here to Beacon 42 in the Kennedy National Parks Space Center area. I don't know. Tonight we're going bioluminescence kayaking. We're going to go around and check out all the cool phytoplankton and mix colors in the water. It's going to be a lot of fun. So let's check it out.
Yeah, so
You guys want to get into like kind of a row formation here?
there you go.
It's like the Salesforce logo.
Yeah. Hi, honey. What did you think?
Oh, I thought it was super cool.
Yeah.
It's a shame that you can't see it as good on camera as it is in
Yeah.
real life, 'cause it's incredible.
It's awesome.
So yeah, this was super neat. I'm glad we did this for sure.
Yeah, dude, we saw the shark. Like, there's no way we caught it, but it was huge. I mean, it was a big shark. So.
My favorite thing is just to stick your hand in the water, because I feel like when you do that, you have superpowers. You can just make lightning happen out of your hand. You can't see it at all.
See on the
but, like,
camera.
in real life,
Yeah.
it's bright. It's
Pretty
super
cool. Yeah.
All right, guys, and we're back on the beach for our final day here in the New Smyrna Beach area. And here are your pro tips if you're going to visit this area. I'd say number one is, although Volusia County is the shark bite capital of the world, like I mentioned several times throughout this video, you have nothing to worry about. Just be smart when you go out into the water. Always swim in groups, remove any unnecessary jewelry, and be aware of your surroundings. Don't go deeper than you have to. Pro tip number two is definitely explore the surrounding area. There's plenty of things to see just north of New Smyrna Beach and also just south when you get down into the Titusville, Cape Canaveral area as well. So we went a little north, we went a little south. Plenty of things to do in the whole entire area, so don't limit yourself to just the New Smyrna Beach area. All right, and pro tip number three is do not skip on that bioluminescence tour. That is something completely unique to this area. Like as mentioned, you're gonna have your best chance of seeing that if you come in the summer months during a new moon or when it's cloudy. Highly recommend it. It's one of the rare things you can't see hardly anywhere else in the world. And we're gonna give you a bonus pro tip. Of course, whenever you're at the beach, make sure you pay attention to that weather. It can turn cloudy and ominous real quick, and you don't want to be in the water when lightning strikes. So that's going to do it for us today. Remember, like, share, comment, subscribe. Let us know in the comments below. Are you planning to come to the New Smyrna Beach area, or have you already been? Let us know about your experience in the comments below. We'd love to hear about it. With that being said, remember to hit that subscribe button. And we are out of here, and we'll see you next weekend.
go back to the right. And then this is Bog Up still. Take off your sunglasses. Yeah, it's still kind of fuzzy.
Is that better?
I think so. For now, we are in New Smyrna. My arm's heavy, I'm sorry.
My apologies to editor Christine. I recorded a lot. I'm shamed for the day. Good choices.
Yeah.
Cape
Hatteras.
Canaveral.
No, Cape Hatteras.
And we made it to our next, no. All right, so we made it to the top and we are rewarded with a miraculous view. It is beautiful up here.
I sound like a monster. Let me turn my microphone off.
And we made it to
Wait a second until this golf cart passes.
kayaking, and
Bioluminescence Kayaking.
people are looking at me while I'm pulling.